I think I'm right. It's thought forms, isn't it? Oh! What's up? YouTube, welcome back. And today we're going to be pursuing another analog horror. Probably be a multiple part series of watching this analog horror simply because it's a long one and I only have time today for a shorter video because I have a lot of essays to do for university. So that's my dilemma. But we're going to at least start it. So the name of this analog horror is called Greylock, and I'm really excited, so let's get right into it.
Primary systems online.
Okay. Got the VHS filter.
Sequence complete. Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged. System is offline for time code 0106. Contact technician for assistance.
Interesting visuals.
Welcome to Serial Dining SA Enhanced Access Operations.
What was that?
Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials are not recognized.
Okay.
Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges granted.
Whoa.
Welcome back. Unknown user ID. What would you like to do? Accessing archival storage form, GBA. Data extraction initiated.
Okay.
Data extraction, 10% complete.
So something that doesn't have the correct login credentials just logged in and is taking data?
Complete. Data extraction, 80% complete. Data extraction, complete. All data extracted to error, no.
I'm already confused. That one had some really cool visuals. I don't know fully what's going on there, but evidently something logged in and extracted data from whatever facility that was. So that's interesting. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind as we keep watching. Let's get into the second video. Second video is called Tape 002 to the Mountain, Greylock.
When men pursue evil, it is evil that they will find. Mark my words, there is no good that can come from the pursuit of darkness. Let me read to you, dear believer, the words of the late brilliant Charles Spurgeon, who discussed this at length in a sermon all the way back in 1864.
Okay, so this is like a Christian radio
He
station.
said, quote, "Our adversary, the devil, goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. We are taught by our Lord Jesus to pray, do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one."
Okay.
What we are taught to seek or shun in prayer, we should equally pursue or avoid in action. Very warily,
I love this
therefore,
visual
endeavor to
of
avoid
the
temptation,
road. It's like
seeking
very
to walk
liminal.
in the
We're pulling over. He needs to get a windscreen from that microphone, dude. You're not catching me walking out in the middle of the night into a forest. Whoa, blood? What the heck? Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's captions. Oh, thank you so much, captions. You really helped out there. You guys are gonna have to let me know what it's saying in the comments, because I have no idea.
We'll come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer. We are drawn to him by our own hearts. In Matthew chapter 15, verse 19, it says, "For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander."
Okay.
There is a shadow misted deep deep within our hearts, within our minds, in a place
What are you
most
doing?
people don't even know exists within themselves.
This dude's tweaking.
The devil is gonna call to those depths, dear believer. And though you may tremble before the beast, you should make it easier on yourself and accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
What is it saying? This is haunting. Do not go into the thicket in search of the lion. And then evidently there's a point later on where it says, make it easier on yourselves and accept what he bestows upon you. And that is terrifying. Holy crap, dude. All right, on to tape 3, orientation protocols, Greylock. Got an FBI warning. Strictly prohibited.
And welcome to the preconditional protocols and orientation video system provided by Unit 13 as
Okay.
part of the United States Army and Project Stargate, created in partnership
Project
with
Stargate?
Dying USA. On behalf of all of us here at Unit 13, congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates.
Thank you.
If you're unfamiliar with what thought forms are, that's okay. You're in the majority. So, what are thought forms? Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to theosophists, have exercised the creation of what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known as a thought form.
Okay.
A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other deeply psychologically energized state into a semi-physical form.
Okay,
existing
hold
as
on. So a thought form then is like your emotional state, but like in a like semi-physical form, kind of like an apparition, sort of like almost like a hallucination is what I'm getting. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Forms are also able to be witnessed and experienced by third parties, and are not limited solely to the person who developed them.
That's actually
Thought
wild.
forms can be intentionally formed by a single person or multiple people, though they can be unintentionally formed as well. But they are always manifested through the deep will and focus of a person in a considerably heightened state of connectivity with their own consciousness. Traditional thought forms can vary widely in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, their earliest stages are more apparitional in nature, with
Oh,
brief
so I was right,
manifestations,
okay.
much like a phantom or a ghost.
Gotcha.
In this phase, thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals can make contact with them through communication devices, such as a Ouija board or through EVP sessions, while the thought form may respond through moving objects, manipulating electronics, or even speaking words and short phrases. Due to their striking similarities, a current theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed.
Really?
Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind after death, it's possible, and indeed likely, that these paranormal entities are actually thought forms that are
Wow.
created by those individuals that the deceased has left behind.
That is
To spend
cool.
a minute on words, as these are the ideal conditions from which thought forms are born, people may very well create their own ghosts and hauntings. However,
Wow.
as more time and energy is invested into the development of the thought form, they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a semi-permanent physical appearance, and, in due course, becoming as tangible as a living creature.
Whoa! So you're telling me these apparitions can get like, eventually can turn into its own true physical form, almost similar to that of like a human? That's... This is gonna be a wild series, dude.
Due to Unit 13 and Semiodyne USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious minds in the world, specializing in the sciences of the human consciousness, with cutting-edge technology and engineering methods, we've created a groundbreaking, proprietary invention. Introducing the Thought Form Manifester. The thought form manifester is able to create truly independent and self-sustaining thought form entities from the minds of
Something
select
tells me this is gonna go very
participants.
wrong really
They
quickly.
come from the deepest recesses of the human mind. Thought forms can appear in virtually any configuration. They could look like a person, an object, an animal, or even something as abstract as the physical representation of an emotion. That
What?
means there's no reason to be afraid, however. All thought forms are docile by nature, and while they may look or behave in however, all thought forms are docile by nature, and while they may
They're not all docile, I can tell you that right now.
and while they may look or behave in a frightening manner, and though they are capable of making physical
That one was really interesting. So we learned about a new, like, entity thing called a thought form, which seems to be a physical manifestation of one's, like, mental state at that time, is what it seems like. And evidently they can get so powerful that they turn into their own physical being, which I see going terribly wrong, and I'm sure that's where this series is going, but I could be wrong, you know, I don't know. Alright, tape number 4, Unexpected Visitors, Greylock. Okay, we're outside a house. There's somebody in the house. This is gonna have to do with thought forms, isn't it? I'm about to poop my pants. Whoa, whoa, wait, oh my god. Is that something in the window? That's something in the window, isn't it? That's, oh my gosh. We're back out wandering in the snowy abyss, because that's smart. We're peeking in somebody's house. This isn't stupid at all. Looks like the kitchen, right? They got a nice little coffee maker in there or something. That's a crusty window, bro. They need to clean that. You're going in? Was that the screen off the window? Oh my gosh, you're an idiot, dude. You're such an idiot. Even if this was a normal person house, why? Why? What's the point in this? But nah, yo, booty meat about to get snatched by this thought form, dude. I know that's what that was in the window earlier. Because it was almost see-through. What is that? What was that? Oh my gosh. Emergency broadcast
We interrupt
system.
our current program at the request of the Massachusetts State Police. This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. All normal broadcasting has been discontinued during the emergency. This
Okay.
station will broadcast official information, news, and instruction for Northern Berkshire County, Massachusetts, after the following tone.
What's the emergency?
At 3:34 a.m., Massachusetts State Police confirmed the presence of a potential group of active and unidentified home invaders who have targeted 49 residences since approximately 11:15 p.m. last night. The attacks appear to be random, spanning across the towns of North Adams, Cheshire, Savoy.
Dude, that would be
and
so terrifying to
Residents are
hear
urged
this.
to take the following actions immediately. Wake all occupants of your home. Lock all doors and windows. Close all curtains and blinds. Gather in a secure area of your home where multiple exits are available to prevent yourself from being cornered. Additionally, residents are urged to arm license. Only resort to self-protection if a suspect has entered your home, poses an active threat to you or your family, and you are unable to escape safely. If you are currently away from home, we are urging you not to return home at this time. Shelter in place where you are. If you are currently not in a secure area or in a vehicle, immediately head to your closest 7-Mart. Each 7-Mart location is currently being used as a safe area and has police stationed for your protection. Remain in your secure area until the threat has been resolved. Police are currently unable to determine a physical description of any of the assailants involved in these attacks. It is strongly advised you do not open your home to anyone you do not intimately recognize. Do not attempt to search for or engage with any suspect extremely dangerous. Do not leave your secure area unless necessary. This is for your safety. Law enforcement will be armed and patrolling your area. Interfering with this investigation could result in lethal force being inadvertently.
Mass home invasion. It makes sense not to return home, obviously. But why are you making safe houses in, like, places and stuff? Like, I get it, but as long as you're not in your home, am I wrong to say that they wouldn't bother you? You wouldn't have a chance of getting hurt? Which, you know, my point in saying all this is the broadcasters know something more than the citizens don't. And I think what's happening is these home invasions are being done by thought forms. That or the government's using the thought forms to conduct things like this. I'm not sure. I have no idea. What was that? Oh my gosh. That's chilling. I think I'm right. It's thought forms, isn't it? Oh! Holy crap, dude. That one was insane. I think I was right, though, that it's thought forms doing the home invasions. Let me know if I'm wrong. I have no idea. I'm just trying to piece things together as we go along. I have no prior information about this series. I just heard it was really good. So now we're going to get to the last tape for today's video, and that's going to be tape 5. It's called Not Here, Not Now, Not Anymore.
Well, hello again, Tiffany.
Oh, hi, Wanda. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. No dad this time.
No, unfortunately, he couldn't get off work today, so I'm gonna have to call him on a payphone to let him know all the details as soon as we're done.
He's excited to be a dad, huh?
Oh, yes, he certainly is. We both can't wait to be parents.
Aw, and you said you've been together since high school, right?
Yep.
That's so sweet. And have you decided on a name for your baby boy yet?
Yep, we're going with Max.
Ooh, Max, huh? That's a nice, strong name.
Like Max is cool, I guess, but like, where's like the real Sigma male names like SpongeBob?
That's a pretty good way of thinking about it. So let's see how strong little Max is so you can hurry up and make that call.
Yes, please. He's been moving.
Okay,
around
we're in a
the
doctor's
for the
office.
past couple weeks, so I think he's really strong.
She's getting a checkup, I
Strong enough
think.
to kick so hard I almost throw up sometimes.
Yeah.
Too.
Aw, what a wild boy. Activity is good.
Yep.
Okay, hopefully this isn't too cold.
No, it's okay.
Okay, getting an ultrasound.
There he is.
Oh, look at that.
He's definitely a growing boy, that's for sure.
Bro's
And you're
chilling.
both looking really good.
Oh, I love hearing that.
Let's get some measurements to see exactly how much he's grown.
What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Where did it go?
Maybe something to do with the power.
Oh. Okay.
This is a bit strange.
What? What's strange?
Nothing to worry about or anything. Just having some trouble finding the baby all of a sudden.
Maybe the machine messed up?
Possibly.
Bro, your
but I can
baby
still
is
see
the
everything
devil.
else. It's just not picking up the baby for some reason.
Has this ever happened before?
Well, sometimes babies can move into certain positions that are hard to see.
But you can't see my baby at all?
I'm looking. Don't worry. He's definitely
This is
here.
so well done. Like, do you know how creative you have to be to come up with the idea of using an ultrasound in an episode of an analog horror? That is so unique.
You know what? Why don't we just see if we can borrow another machine, okay? There has to be something wrong with this one. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
No.
What's happening? What? Oh my gosh. I really like the start of Greylock so far. I need some info. I need some help from everyone because trying to piece this together by myself is a little bit difficult. It's kind of confusing, honestly, but I'm pretty sure I got it spot on with the home invaders at least being thought forms. I don't know what just happened with that woman and her child. And that might be explained later on in the series. I just don't have time to do it all today. But if it's not going to be spoiled from something later on in the series, let me know and give me some background info because I'm definitely going to need it. I'm totally clueless half the time. So this was a great start. I'm ready to see more. I'll be uploading the second part to this as soon as I can, which will probably be sometime here in the next few days. So look forward to that. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, and I hope I earned your subscription by this point in the video. And if you're looking forward to my next video on Greylock, then come back and see me sometime, alright? But yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.